A Belmont University freshman taken too soon, setting her parents on a mission to make real change across our state. Metro Police say a stray bullet fired by a serial offender found mentally incompetent to stand trial claimed Jillian Ludwig's life.
Well, her murder prompted a series of bills aimed at making sure that these suspects do not slip through the cracks. Fox 17 News' Kelly Avellino uncovers dangerous criminals overlooked by Tennessee's justice system.
There was such outrage and such pain in knowing that, this could have been prevented and never should have happened.
The 18-year-old musician was thriving in her freshman year at Belmont University, a music business major.
She played 6 instruments. She sang, she was writing music.
But any chance for future songs would end abruptly November 7th. Police saying Shaquille Taylor shot the stray bullet that silenced Jillian forever.
She's not here, and that's why we're here. Because she's not.
A judge dismissing Taylor's case just 6 months before. 3 court-appointed doctors deemed him incompetent to stand trial after Taylor was charged with shooting into a car with 2 children inside. Before that, a long criminal history, including robbery and aggravated burglary. Court documents describe him as intellectually disabled, one doctor saying he functioned on a kindergarten level after a brain infection as a child. But those experts also found that Taylor was not mentally disabled enough for involuntary commitment. Less than a year later, police say he'd pick up the gun that would kill Jillian.
Shame on the doctors who let him out and the judge who dismissed the case.
Now Matthew and Jessica Ludwig are driving multiple bills so this never happens again in Tennessee.
It's just inconceivable that somebody with that mental incapacity would just be placed back out in society to hurt people.
Jillian's law requires felony defendants found incompetent to stand trial to be committed or receive ongoing counseling and oversight.
This is the family that I'm fighting for.
It also makes it illegal for those offenders to have weapons. Fox 17 finding that it's estimated that half of the defendants who were let off last year with community-based treatment would instead be committed to inpatient facilities under Jillian's new law.
It shows you, the impact that a life like Jillian's can have and affect people to want to make change.
But it's not just felony suspects. A sister bill directs the state to pay for mental health evaluations and more intensive treatment for misdemeanor offenders.
Our investigation found that last year there were 363 misdemeanor suspects who were not prosecuted because they were found mentally incompetent, many of them not getting the treatment they need, getting put back onto the street and then reoffending over and over.
Our local jurisdictions are simply not paying for those mental health evaluations. So folks are not getting the help that they need. They're coming in and out of the criminal justice system.
A justice system that Jillian is helping rewrite. Both bills passing nearly unanimously.
Jillian had a lot of impact in her life, and now she'll have impact in her death because people's lives will be saved.
But the painful struggle is not over for Jillian's parents. They'll now watch the man charged with killing their daughter undergo a competency hearing next month to determine if Shaquille Taylor is mentally able to stand trial for Jillian's murder.
Do you believe he's competent to stand trial?
Yes. He had a girlfriend, he had a job, he had an apartment. He, as far as we know, the murder weapon has not been recovered. And, he has a tampering with evidence charge, so he knew enough to dispose of the weapon.
A pending hearing as a tree now grows in Jillian's honor at the park where she lost her life. One lived for music and for helping others through her artistry.
She would perform all over town at any venue that would have her, and she donated all tips and donations to charities, various
other states that have similar loopholes. I can also tell you that if an offender regains competency, their rights will be restored, the charges will move forward, and their treatment will continue as well. I'm Kelly Avellino for Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.